Hello, everybody, and welcome to another stream. Hope you all are doing good. I know it's been like what, like a month since I last streamed. At this point, I know you guys have probably been wondering where the hell I've been, which is understandable. Normally, I actually let you guys know, like, oh shit, sorry, I'm not able to stream this week, yada yada yada. But yeah, it's been a really crazy last few weeks, actually. And you guys might have noticed, those of you on my YouTube channel who are watching might have noticed that I got a picture with the one and only Damon Clark. Or Damian Clark. I never know how to pronounce his first name. It's either Damien or Damon. I don't know. I think it's Damien. But anyway, I got a picture with him, and I got him to sign this cool Handsome Jack picture. Let me actually show you guys. Hold on. Let's see if I can fucking pull up myself here on the stream. I've been really having some technical difficulties here. I'm still trying to figure out how to stream from restream again. And I don't even know if like I'm even live over on Twitch. Like, it says I'm live, but for some reason it's not really showing that I'm live. You guys are gonna have to go over to Twitch and tell me if if you're seeing that I'm live, because I can't. It's not showing it for me for some reason. Like, it shows that I'm live, but it also doesn't. It's kind of weird. I don't know. You'll have to go and tell me what you guys see over there, because for me it's being fucking dumb. Anyway, let's see. There we go. I wanted to show you guys this, for those of you who didn't see. I got this signed. This Butt Stallion says hello. He actually, he put that on there. He actually was, originally was just gonna, sign it, but he put that quote on there, which is really cool, for free. So that was awesome. But yeah, that was a lot of fun. It was at this like anime convention here in Utah that I went to. You guys can hear me, right? Please tell me you can hear me right now, hopefully. Also, I should probably have music going in the background. What the fuck? I'm kind of scared to play the Lamados soundtrack while I'm talking, because I don't want it to be done with copyright, because I know it's going to be. So let's just switch over to something else. Let's see. North Exit, why not? I know you guys are probably sick of North Exit, but this shit is not copyrighted for some reason, so we're just gonna play more of this. Fuck it. I want to have something in the background. Do I want Wave World? I think I do. There we go. That's better. Kind of awkward with the silence. I'm sorry about that. Did you guys, any of you guys go to Twitch, by the way, and check it out? Is it... And fuck, the chat's even working over here. What the hell, man? I don't know what's going on with Twitch right now. I'll try to refresh this. Yeah, it's still saying that HGB is offline. I don't know why. Oh well, whatever. I'll just let it do its thing this time. I'll have to figure that out next time. Or maybe I'll just shut down the Twitch side of things on Restream. That's what I'll do, because I don't want people to go over to my Twitch and have that weird issue. So Let's just make it YouTube exclusive this time, I guess. It's annoying. It was doing that last time I streamed as well. I don't know how I fixed it though. Maybe I had to restart the stream, I don't know. But anyway, how are you guys doing? Wow, a lot of you in the chat right now. It's good to have y'all. I can hear you, good. Good. Turn the volume on right as soon as you started talking. I thought I moved to Twitch. I'm planning on moving just to Twitch. Because Restream is just a pain in the ass. I forgot how much of a fucking pain in the ass it is to set up. It's so annoying. Almost makes me just want to stream, on just one platform and then eventually just switch to the other one, and not do both right now, because I don't know. I might end up doing that, to be honest, because it's annoying. And then I'm running into these issues that I don't even know how to fix, so I don't know. I'll work on it a little bit. But yeah, these last few weeks have been crazy. I've been having a lot of like problems with my with my stomach. I've actually been diagnosed with GERD in the past, and I don't know, man. It's been like acting up real bad. So it's been kind of a lot for me to do really anything, So yeah, that's another reason I haven't been streaming. I've also been hanging out with my girlfriend, and we've been doing stuff. I also went to this other convention, this like gaming convention, that retro gaming convention, which was really fun. Just this last weekend, actually. Picked up some Game Boy games and shit. Should have brought those out here to show you guys. Oh well. I'm glad to hear you guys are doing well. Hey, what's up, Adam? How you doing, man? Anyway, let's go ahead and jump into Borderlands. Maybe turn this down a little bit. I guess we'll just turn it off. All right. Man, I'm so annoyed that Twitch is not wasn't showing my stream there. And it's weird too, because I think if I went back and I tried to watch the VOD, it will actually like show me the stream. It's just in that, like, when I was live, like, and trying to watch it live, it just wouldn't work. I don't know why that is. Some sort of restream related issue, I'd imagine. I'm sure if I tried to stream directly to Twitch, it would be fine, but... Oh god. Why is the intro enabled? Fuck! There we go. Thankfully I got these new hotkeys to turn off the audio for a minute. That is so loud. I'm sorry about that, guys. I don't know if it's as loud for you as it is for me. Or was, anyway. Alright, there we go. Ugh. And why does it say no signal? What is going on with that? No signal? Oh, it's because it's... Dumbass! It's because it's trying to go through my Elgato. There we go. What the fuck is going on right now? What is Borderlands doing? I hate when it does this shit. Look at that. Oh my god. I just need to change the resolution here. Just reset all the settings again. I hate when it does this. I don't know why it does this. I think it's when you update your video drivers, it does this, I think. Annoying now, because then I have to, like, enable third-person mode and, you know, enable a bunch of things again. And, of course, disabling the intros. do that again. Alright. Wait a minute, did I think I streamed this resolution? On, yes. Everything except depth of field, because I don't like depth of field in this game. Alright. Okay, there we go. There we go. Alright. Ugh. Sorry about that. That isn't even my fault. That is Borderlands' fault. It just does that from time to time. Resets everything. I'm pretty sure that's just a thing that everybody experiences with this game. I'm pretty sure. It has to be. At least on PC, you know. Obviously. Yeah, PC games. Speaking of PC games, it's really sad to see a lot of these like AAA games coming out on PC just being so fucking awful. As far as like optimization and everything. Ugh. What is with that anyway? It's so weird. Like I couldn't even play was it the Dead Space remake? And Wolong on my PC because of the terrible optimization. So many stutters. It's not like my PC couldn't handle them. Like it actually was you know, running fine. It was running at 60 frames. It's just there was this, you know, this random stuttering that I was getting on both games, especially Dead Space, which with Dead Space was a common problem with like many people. Even with like higher end PCs. Anyway, let's do Roland. It's been a while. I have no idea what I'm actually going to do in this game today, by the way. There's a reason I put Borderlands Shenanigans in the title, and you know, I didn't really specify anything, is because I honestly don't know what I'm going to do in this game. I think I'm going to go do some Underdome and farm for some custom gear. What do you guys think? Because, yeah, I don't know if I feel like doing Crom Racks. Maybe I'll do a little bit of Crom Racks or Armory towards the end or something, but I've been doing a lot of that. It's been a while since I've just went in and shot stuff, you know, other than Crom Racks anyway. So, you mostly play on console. Well, that's a good thing right now, I would say. I've been playing more on console too. With all of those issues, you know, that these new PC games seem to be having. Alright, let's see. Oh yeah, I forgot about the Iridian stuff. Alright, let's just let's go ahead and go to the Underdome. I'm feeling like the Underdome. I don't know. I haven't been to the Underdome in like ages, so let's do it. I wish I had that Underdome 2.0 mod installed still, because I would do that, but just want to say, take all the time for yourself, health first. Hey, I appreciate it, Undead Wolf. Yeah, that's kind of one of the reasons I wasn't streaming there, was I was just trying to rest up, you know? Thankfully, I'm going to see the doctor this weekend. Hopefully, they'll be able to point me in the right direction, you know? Anyway, let's see, Helburbia, the Gully, or the Angelic Ruins. What do you guys think? Which one should I pick? Out of the 3 of these. I'm not gonna do the 20 rounders, by the way. Fuck those. We'll probably just do some 5 rounders. Also, I should probably enable the vial. Let's do that. Maybe change out my loadout a little bit too. But if you guys want me to do a specific arena, just let me know. Otherwise, I'll just pick one. The wrecker sounds pretty fun, not gonna lie. I think we'll do that. Don't I have just like an explosive wrecker? Or is it just those 2? Guess I was using the orchid, why not? I guess. Angelic Ruins. Alright. I was kinda hoping you guys wouldn't pick that one. That's the one that I that I care for the least, but whatever. We'll do it. I don't really, you know, for me it's like whatever, whichever one. Okay, let's see. Maybe actually we'll do the, I think we'll do the Mercenary. Keep the Vulcan Fury out, because that sounds fun. The Vulcan Fury plus the Mercenary is just god tier. I love it. Such a great combination. Like they were made for each other. Another one of you guys says Angelic Ruins. Alright. Angelic Ruins it is. Mediocre Vial. And what we got for class mod Dandy Man? Sure. Alright, that'll be good for now. Did I even use a vial? I did, right? Yeah, the mediocre vial. Okay. Ah, man. I miss the Underdome. Fuck all the haters. I like the Underdome. I know it has its problems, but I actually like it. Although it's way better with mods. You know, being able to get custom gear and shit, it makes it way more fun.
Bring on the next wave.
Look at the Vulcan Fury though. Look at this thing. With the Mercenary, look at that. Holy shit, man. So good, man. Ugh. I've missed this combo. Already getting quite a few things to drop. Nice. Hoping for some pearlescence, be it from TCD's arsenal or the Iridian. Shit, wait a minute. Oh, I thought that was who's shooting at me? Fuck you. Nice.
Well, that was too easy. I'll fix that.
I want someone to go in and just fix like the OG Underdome, you know? Because I know there is that mods that, you know, the Underdome 2.0, which adds new stuff like new arenas and all that, but it doesn't have the OG arenas. I just want the OG Underdome, but with like improved drops and stuff, you know? That's all I want.
I think I smell something cooking, everyone.
Nice. Yeah, I'm hoping for some pearlescent drops here. Especially from the Iridian side of things.
I'm going to have to ratchet up the challenge on you.
That would be nice. This modded,
What are you going to do against the Horde wave?
I mean, it's modded in the sense that I've got custom gear, yeah. And then I'm finding custom gear. Oh my god, look at this. Just fucking tearing them up. Ugh, so much fun. You know what I need is, that one ammo regen class mod out. That's probably what I need right now. I mean, I guess I get the ammo drops or whatever, but... Let's actually try to get some more of these if we can. Come on, come on. There we go.
You may think you're shit hot, but you haven't seen the badass wave yet.
Oh gods. Shit, I don't have any shotguns. Shotguns. But this should be fine, I think. I don't think we'll need them. Ooh, Millennium. Rollins, Rollins. This has got to be one of my favorite guns from the arsenal. That bitch kind of looked like he went invisible for a second. Let's see, what are you guys saying here? I got a super shotgun. When I kill... I'm asking, because I haven't played in a while. Like, are you talking about, like, one of those stock shotguns? Because I'm not using those. Like, the kind of shotgun that, you know, has, like, absurd damage numbers that one hit kills everything in the game. Like, yeah, I'm not using that stuff. I'd argue that there's two different types of mods for this game. There's those kind of mods, and then there's like custom maps, you know, custom weapons. Stuff like you know, what I'm using. Oh, get fucked, Sledge, get fucked. See, like, a mod that improves this would be great. You know? Come on. I mean, I guess this is decent for, like, round one. Something that maybe increases, like, the chances of finding something better the further you get. You know, that would also give more of an incentive to do, like, the 20-rounders and stuff like that. Because there's really no incentive to do those other than for lulz. Which... really isn't, you know, even with like these mods and stuff, just isn't that fun.
You may think it hurts now. Wait for this.
What kind of a mod am I using? Right now, all I'm using is TCD's custom arsenal and Sleepmaster's Iridian overhaul, which they go like hand in hand with each other. But I'm pretty sure if you just type in !arsenal in the chat, it'll give you a link or links. I'm pretty sure I have another command for the Iridian overhaul as well, I think. Was it !Iridian, or I don't know. Maybe I like merged the commands. I don't know. You guys will have to mess around with that, but... Hopefully I updated the download links, because I know they shut down the Gearbox forums. I think I did. Hopefully. Let's try this out. Oh, wait, is this thing shock? No. It looks like it shoots. you know, it has like a electric projectile, but I don't think it is.
You've earned it.
Maybe I should have done a 20 rounder for the stream. I'm sure I could have gone through it pretty quick, actually. Then again, the Underdome does get pretty fucking hard later on.
Get your sidearms ready. It's time for the pistol challenge.
Now, does this count as a pistol? Because it has the pistol animations, and it technically is an Iridian pistol. Let's see. Regardless, I'm sure it'll fucking tear things up anyway, but I'll have to ask Sleepmaster that if the Underdome modifiers actually affect these things, because that would be interesting. I would imagine they do, but I don't know. I don't know if he's really thought about that. I'll have to get the gang together again and do some Underdome. That sounds fun. It's really fun to do Underdome with friends. Getting quite a few drops. Nothing too exciting though. Surfer. The Underdome is almost like nostalgic to me too, because I remember playing a lot of this like when it came out, and I thought it was so much fun. I'm just a big like horde mode fanatic, you know. I love horde modes in games, so this is just this has always been really fun, even if it's again like really lackluster when it comes to the loot and everything. But thankfully I do have this mod, or these mods, which help with that a little bit, so. I probably would have stopped playing the Underdome a long time ago, or I wouldn't be playing it, you know, very much if I didn't have these mods. They really do boost the replay value for me. It's like I gotta kill shit anyway to get guns to drop, so I may as well do this, you know? It's kind of, it works really well, because you have to kill shit in this, so. They kind of go hand in hand in that sense. Alright, Kavana, you take care, man. Thanks for coming in. Hopefully I didn't take too long to see that. Anyway, if you're still here, man, you take care. Thanks for coming in. It's always great to see you. Who do I enjoy playing the most? Like, just in this game, or something you're talking about? Just this one? Definitely Roland. Definitely Roland. He's always been my main in this game. I haven't been keeping track of the modifiers. What is this one? Is it the vampire one? That's what it looks like. OMG, a Borderlands stream. I know. It's been a minute. It's been a minute since I've even streamed, actually. Let alone done a Borderlands stream. So. I think I still will do a little bit of like Cromrax farming after this, though. After I've had my fill of Underdome for the day. Just for those of you who might be a little disappointed. So I don't know if any of you guys were hoping that I would do more of that or do armory farming or something. I don't know, I just wanted to kind of do something else in this game, you know? Mix it up a little bit. And I thought the Underdome sounded kind of fun, so. And so far, it's a lot of fun. Noah's on the complete opposite side of the world than me. Wait, What side of the world are you on, Noah? Oh, hell. It's so much fun to just shred these bosses. It is so much fun. You haven't experienced fun until you shred bosses with the Vulcan Fury in this game. Oh wow, actually a fucking legendary. Whoa. I just realized that.
Wow, I like it. I like it. Keep it coming. You're tougher than I expected.
I should have at least had like more weapons drop from the tower instead of just 3. I think it's just 3 every time. This is your first Borderlands stream ever? Really? Well, you know, I hope I can entertain you. Keep you interested. Was that the first round? I think it was the first round.
Oh, this is so exciting! Another round! Oh, I guess I could always just make the bad guys have stronger shields, no?
Kinda missed Moxie's dialogue here as well.
Maybe this may work on me, but will they work on this?
No! Oh, oh man, I don't even think I have this on my Lilith. What the fuck, man? That is some bullshit. That is some bullshit. Come on. Of course, the one time I'm not playing as Lilith. I was playing as Lilith so much there. I mean, to be fair, I wasn't really farming for Arsenal stuff that much, but still, come on. Steve. Do you set your chat on YouTube to top or live? What do you mean by that? Reminds me. Is the stream running okay, by the way, guys? Just wondering, because I was, you know, having some weird internet issues earlier. Seems to be okay, but Restream does not like the bitrate that I'm streaming at. That might be why Twitch was being weird. I don't know. Alright, let's change it up. I'm just having too much fun with that thing.
Finish off a wave, don't they?
Oh, top chat. Yeah, it says top chat, if that's what you mean. I don't even know what that means, actually, but never really even noticed that there before. I just have it on the default setting, which I guess is top chat, so...
It's time for the gunway!
What's the difference? I mean, honestly. The stream looks amazing. Good. Just had to make sure. I'm having a really slow download speeds from my router. But I think it's just like a wireless thing. I don't think it would affect my streams because, you know, got my PC linked to my router via Ethernet, so. Oh, top chat stops spam. Gotcha. I mean, I still see spam regardless. I don't know if it really... Maybe it stops more spam than I think it does. I don't know. I know I also have Nightbot in the chat, so that's also, even though Nightbot is, I never really fixed Nightbot, so he's kind of, yeah. You know, if you guys put like a certain amount of like the same characters in the chat, I don't remember what the limit is, but yeah, Nightbot gets ticked off really easy, so just as an FYI. I still need to fucking fix that. White, green, blue, purple. Gold? Never really think see anybody call legendaries gold. Gold rarity. I guess you could see them as gold. Yeah. I see them as orange. Yeah, gold works too. Oh fuck. Anarchy, what are you guys talking about? Oh. Kind of forget the Psychos also move at a really crazy speeds. Jesus. Holy hell. You see that Psycho's dodge game though? What console are you talking to me, Noah? What console do I play? Or are you talking to someone else? Because I play on PC, if you're talking to me. I mean, I also play on Xbox, just off stream, you know, and on Switch, actually. When it comes to Borderlands. There it is. I was waiting for it. I was waiting for that line. Flak Master. Said it at the same time. Yeah, unfortunately I don't have Borderlands on PS4. I have a PS4, but I just don't have this game on there. But again, I don't think you're talking to me. I also just miss the Underdome music as well. The Underdome music is so good. It's so good. I can't be the only one who just thinks it's fucking amazing. I feel like I just haven't heard anything like it before either. Basically, like, it doesn't even matter what song we're talking about. Any of the songs. And they just never get old, you know? I've never gotten tired of hearing them. In fact, whenever I hear them, I'm just like... secretly having an orgasm over here. PC is worth it, just for the mods. Like, this game is so much better with mods. I mean, it's great without mods too, but it is, I forget I have the wrecker. I probably shouldn't be throwing it so close, but I don't think it's really going to do much to this guy. It doesn't really seem to be doing too much. Wow. But the boss wave music though, oh man, so good. Wow. Sorry guys, I just can't help but use the Vulcan Fury on these bosses. It's just too much fun. What do we got here, actually? Ugh. Come on. I guess, honestly, these drops could be worse. They could be whites and greens more. So they haven't been the worst things. But they're still not great.
You feel like a hamster?
Although that legendary was kind of cool to see. Given how trash the drops usually are in this, and how uncommon it is to find a legendary here. I feel like that's kind of cool. Imagine finding a Reaper. Now that would be fucking cool. Imagine finding a Reaper from the Underdome drops. Oops, I didn't mean to throw the turret. That would be insane.
We can't stop now. Next way.
Oh god. What do you guys want? You see him taking a drink of tea? You assholes. That's what you get, bitch. Yeah, I guess there are kind of like different color shades of legendary in this game. Not just the one color. There's like 3 different colors, I think. 3 different rarities of legendary. Who's my favorite Borderlands boss? Ooh, Sweet Pea. Do I have this? Hold on. My favorite Borderlands boss. Fuck. I feel like I've answered this kind of question before, but I remember what I said before. I mean, obviously Cromrax, but if we're not counting Cromrax... I like Nox just, like, thematically, I guess. That makes sense. Just like, you know, not really the fight itself that much, but more or less just the... almost like kind of how memorable it is. Like, in like the atmosphere of it and everything. But he's not... I don't know. He's not that great of a boss, to be honest. He's more just like a fucking... bullet sponge than anything. Then you have the stupid medics that come in that heal him, which is just dumb. I guess Sledge, maybe? Sledge is pretty iconic and pretty fun to fight. I've never not had fun fighting Sledge in this game, so I think Sledge, especially on like a first playthrough when you get the, you know, the Sledge's shotgun, that's always a fun moment. So I think maybe Sledge would be my choice. Or Dr. Ned, I guess. Dr. Ned's pretty fun. Especially when he goes to that second form, it's pretty cool, and how the arena changes. All grotesque and everything, I like that. I like that a lot. Anyway, what the hell was I even doing in my inventory? What was I doing here? What was I doing? Oh, the Sweet Pea. Alright, where is it? It was a grenade, right? Peony. Oh, I didn't even pick it up. Yeah, I don't think I actually have one of these, so that's cool. Nice. At least on this character. Also, by the way, while you guys are here, oh, Morla. I appreciate it, man. You take care yourself, actually. Thanks for coming in. It's been a while, I feel like. I haven't seen you in a while, so... yeah, you take care. Appreciate you coming in. And the kind words. But while I have some of your guys' attention, you all should go and follow me over on Twitch. I I really need to push for that more, actually, but yeah, I do plan on switching over to Twitch eventually. I talked about this kind of briefly at the beginning of the stream. But yeah, eventually I would like to mainly just stream on Twitch again, which is what I used to do for a long time, and then I switched over to YouTube, and then, now I'm doing the restream thing again, but I'm hoping to just kind of eventually mainly do my stuff on Twitch. Because I just prefer streaming on Twitch. I have a lot more stuff set up on Twitch.
Stronger shields, no?
I mainly do it over here just for those of you who kind of didn't really know that I stream. I also have kind of a different audience over here on YouTube as well, but those of you who do enjoy my streams, I would go and follow me on Twitch, which, by the way, there is a link to my Twitch in the description of the stream, so if you just scroll down, you can find it, or you can type in !Twitch, I think. Don't quote me though, and I think it'll also give you a link. But yeah, I'm trying to push for that more. I don't really feel like I push for that shit enough. But yeah, if you enjoy what you see here, or you've been enjoying the streams and stuff, yeah, hit me up on Twitch. I know, the goddamn medics are so annoying with Nox. Nox would be a lot more enjoyable without them. I mean, he still would be annoying just because he's so tanky. But the fact that there's these medics that come in that can essentially fill his health all the way back to full if you don't kill him in time is so dumb. And that's even more painful, like, if you don't have a gun that can, do some decent damage to Nox. Like, if you're just sitting there for, like, I don't know, like 10-15 minutes just shooting, just slowly whittling his health down, which I've been in that position in the past. If you're going through that DLC and you're not super prepared for that fight, it could take some time. And then, and then you have the medics come out and then they fill his health again. It's just like you have to do that whole thing over. It's pretty painful.
Better kill him quick. The bad guy's health will be regenerating.
I like cheesing Nine Toes by grenade jumping back to the upper part of the cave and finding his skags alone. That's interesting. I didn't know you could do that. That's kind of cool. I had no idea that was a thing. Oh, someone's following me over there. Shit, I don't even have Twitch open still, but whoever that was, I appreciate it. That looks pretty sick, actually. I kind of want to try that. Maybe I'll try it out. Fuck it. Is this one of the sniper ones? I think it is. Oh, nice. Oh, it was you, Noah. Nice. I appreciate it, man. A torpor. Honestly, that might be more interesting. I don't think I've used this kind of one before. Torpor main. Ooh. Oh, and we got the elemental thing. Perfect. Perfect.
It's time for the badass wave.
Yeah, of course. Of course, though. It has to be Guardians. Oh shit, that reminds me. I haven't talked about my thoughts on the Resident Evil 4 remake yet in the stream. I don't even think I've even talked about that game since I played through it, because I'm pretty sure I wasn't, you know, streaming. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, the Resident Evil 4 remake, man, so good. Definitely, I think, so far my favorite game this year. And maybe I did talk about it, because I remember didn't I talk about streaming a playthrough of that game? I swear I did. I don't know. Regardless, yeah, I enjoyed it though. I enjoyed it a lot. Like I said, my favorite game this year so far, although I'm sure Armored Core, when that comes around, that'll probably take the spot. But yeah, it's such a good remake. And I've actually been thinking about streaming the game on professional difficulty. It's kind of been something I've been debating lately, instead of doing a Metroid playthrough. Just doing that, but I've also heard that professional mode is really difficult. I'm kind of scared. I hope it's not like the Village of Shadows difficulty on Resident Evil Village, because if it's like that, oh god. That was kind of... that was a lot. I guess it wasn't the worst thing being on New Game Plus, but the fact that I had to do it on New Game Plus was pretty stupid. In my opinion, anyway. I mean, you shouldn't have to do... you know, you shouldn't have to play through a difficulty on the on New Game Plus, in my opinion. You shouldn't have to do that. Like I should be able to play through it just on a regular new game, which I tried to do. I don't know if any of you guys remember me streaming that game. But yeah, I tried to do that, and I didn't get very far. I gave up shortly after. Not because I don't have the patience, but because it was just so unfair and annoying and not fun. You know, I just was like, fuck this. I love the Resident Evil games. I'm such a big Resident Evil fan. I've never played like the original like Resident Evil games, except for Resident Evil 4. That's kind of the furthest back. I mean, I guess I technically have played the old ones, some of the old ones like Outbreak and all that shit, and Code Veronica. That's what it was called, I think. But I never got very far in them. Being a kid and all, I was just... they not only scared the hell out of me, but I got lost very, very quickly. But basically, like, Resident Evil 4 and everything after, like, I'm such a big fan of. And that also includes Resident Evil 6. Yes, I'm gonna die on that hill, okay? I like Resident Evil 6. I know, I recognize the game has its problems, but I still think it's an enjoyable game with a really fun combat system. And the best mercenaries mode. But I do see that, you know, the flaws the game has and how it definitely is strayed even further away from the survival horror genre than ever. But as an action game, it's actually really pretty fun. Has some really great mechanics, like combat mechanics and stuff. Try this thing out again. I do like dark chocolate. I mean, it's not my favorite type of chocolate, but I don't mind dark chocolate every now and again. I kind of have to be in that mood, though, you know? But there are certain things, like dark chocolate almond milk or something, that's really good. I like that stuff. Or, like, you know, if there's, like, I have, like, an ice cream bar that has dark chocolate on it, then, yeah, it's good. But if I'm just eating straight up dark chocolate, like, and that's it, you know, it just depends, I guess.
What do you want? A medal?
Let's get on console. What are you guys talking about? Hold on. Shit. This little window here is covering the chat slightly. I'm trying to see what you guys are saying here. Can I just get rid of this window? It's annoying me. There we go. It's basically hardcore without autosaves. I've S+'d it and got the cat ears. So, would I be able to do it? Could you tell me if it's possible to do just on a regular new game? Because that's what I want to do it. I want to try to do it on just a new save. You know, I mean, if I had to, I would switch over to my NG Plus save like I did with Village, but it's not something I'm kind of hoping I don't have to do that. Because like I said, I find that annoying. At least with Resident Evil 7 on Madhouse difficulty, you can play through the game on a regular save with like without using anything, like anything that you unlock or any of the DLC items and stuff like that. Which I'm pretty sure is what I did actually when I played through that, which was difficult. It was difficult, but it was a fun challenge. It was clearly like balanced enough to where you could do that, you know? I love Manhunt. I love the Manhunt games. Manhunt 2 is great. You tried Manhunt 2 a few days ago and hated it? I remember I tried Manhunt 2 with that one patch that like removes the censorship. Played the game in all its gory glory. That was pretty fun. But yeah, I don't know. I like the second one. The first one is great though. Still, I never actually finished it though. Pre-sequel and Borderlands 1 share my favorite spot. You know what? I'm glad that you have that view, Vinny Kitty, because I do as well. I mean, I think Borderlands 2 is above pre-sequel for me, but I still highly regard pre-sequel to be one of the best Borderlands games for sure. I think it's great. I think it's fun. I like the space combat. I remember someone came in and didn't care for the space combat, which I can understand. Like, if you know, I can understand you not really caring for that as much, but if you like that, then pre-sequel is great. Because I was trying to wrap my head around like why some people didn't like pre-sequel, which I can understand some of the things like how the end game is not as good or whatever. There's not as much content there, but I think pre-sequel is an enjoyable game to play through. I don't know. It has like the best characters in the entire franchise, with like the best skill trees and everything. I mean, even if you hate pre-sequel, you gotta admit that the fucking skill trees are S tier. Like, they're great. A lot of passion and heart went into making those characters.
I think I smell something cooking, everyone!
Would you guys actually, you know, and I've kind of talked about this before, but would you guys be interested in seeing me return to Borderlands 3 just to kind of check out the end game and stuff a little bit? Some of the new content they added. And also check out the Season Pass 2. Would any of you guys be interested in seeing me do that? Because I'd either do that on stream or off stream. It just depends on kind of what you guys want, I guess. I'm just, you know, I'm kind of curious to see the state of the game, you know, at this point, I guess. And to check out that second season pass, just so I can kind of have like an opinion on it, you know, and stuff. I mean, I still also need to check out Wonderlands. One of these days, I'll play Wonderlands. Ugh, that's actually the game I should probably stream. I wish I was more excited to play Wonderlands, though. You know. What did I just pick up, actually? Antelope. What antelope? Desert antelope. Let's see here. Was it this one? Yeah, I think it was that one.
Nice wave.
I'm really not a big Borderlands 3 fan. I mean, I like Borderlands 3 enough just for the gameplay, and that's the only reason I'd actually go back and check these things out.
With dodgeball,
I'm also just really curious to see how, like,
dodging like mad.
the end game is at this point, and how the, like, you know, how the legendary drop rates are and stuff. I'm sure they're still ridiculously high. But, I don't know, I'm kind of curious, you know? Because it's been, what, like a couple years since I last played? I don't even know when when it was that I played the game last. It was basically whenever I think streamed it last. Whenever I went through the Krieg DLC is the last time I played Borderlands 3. Like, that's how long it's been. Oh, what is that? That's the second class mod. That's not for my character. That's for lesson. Come on, game.
Well, never mind, never mind. Nice wave.
And I'm pretty sure that's like the second pearl that I've found from the arsenal as well
Let me see those cute little feet race.
in this stream. And of course, again, it's another class mod that I can't even fucking use.
You may think
On a character that I honestly would be great. Like, if I had that character,
wave, yeah.
it'd be awesome. Same goes with this other one over here that's for Lilith. I don't even think I have this one. I don't even think I have it. Oh, these guys are moving really quick, aren't they? I realize I should probably switch out my my weapons to keep things interesting, and I will do that after this. I may as well, though, just stick with these at this point, because we're at the end of this. Just about at the end of this here, so. The story is fucking terrible. Ugh. Can anyone tell me, like, without spoiling it, just how, like, the story is, if any of you guys played Wonderlands? Like, is it at least, you know, would you consider it at least better than Borderlands 3's story? Or is it kind of on the same level? I've heard some people say it's better. but also not really that much better, you know? I don't imagine it being that much better.
He's unstoppable.
I mean, I feel like you gotta be really shit to surpass the shit that was Borderlands 3's story, though. Like, it's pretty hard to beat that, basically, is what I'm trying to say. The dumpster fire that is that game's story. To you, the Wonderland story is good. To you, the writing is still shit. Now, are you talking about Wonderlands? It's around the same. Because I know the DLC for Borderlands 3 was better as far as like the writing. Still not great, but definitely better. Definitely a step up. And that was just the ones that I played. Season Pass 2, I have no idea what that's like, honestly. I mean, apparently they brought back fucking, what's her name? Is it Ava? Like, I kind of forgot her fucking name. That's how little I care about her. Is it Ava? Or Ada? I think it's Ava. They brought her back, which I'm not looking forward to fucking hearing her again. God. But let's hope that her lines are at least better. Hold on, we gotta get... Where is it at? Here we go. We gotta get this fucking thing out, dude. Let's throw some wreckers back there. Haven't been using those nearly enough. Hell yeah. Did I forget to check this last round? Look at this. Look at this trash. This is what I'm talking about. This is what people are talking about when they say the Underdome drops are trash. Look at this. I'm on round 5 of 5. And you give me this. I got better stuff at the beginning. And I know it's like random, but like, come on. You'd think it would like progressively get better at least. But it doesn't.
Well done. Have to hand it to you. You really worked hard out there.
Nice. I still think it's really satisfying to get this certificate, even if, you know, I've already gotten this set like many, many, many times before. So I still think it's cool that it pops up every time. That was fun. Let's see, what time is it? How long have I been going for? Maybe I will do a little bit of armory. Why not? Armory or chrome racks? What do you guys think? Why did the textures on that glitch out? Look at that. Weird. Do I even have anything in the bank? No. Why would I when I have like a ginormous inventory? I should probably store stuff in the bank though. It might help me sort through my inventory better, to be honest. Make it less cluttered. Even though I don't really need to, it's just, I should probably do that, to be honest. Put some of the stuff that I'm not really using that much, you know, in there. Because I have a lot of things that I just probably won't fucking ever use, let's be honest. Oh god, JDX. Come on, man. Come on. I'm doing good though, man. How are you? Carmrax? S plus has to be on. Oh, you're right. You're right. You do have to do that on a new game to get S plus. I kind of forgot about that. Thanks for pointing that out. So I'm pretty sure it is. I mean, it has to be possible, right? I'm just hoping it's gonna be you know, the challenge isn't going to be too crazy. I'm hoping it's going to be fun. The fun kind of challenge. I'm just worried about it being too hard, you know? Because I want to do professional, but I've heard like some horror stories of people talking about like how much it was a pain in the ass. And I think they were going for S+ though. I don't know if I'm really worried about going for S+, at least for the stream playthrough. For the purposes of the stream, I'm probably just going to try to get through it. Whatever ranking I get is whatever ranking I get. I'll try to at least get like maybe A or something. But the goal really is just going to be to get through professional. And then like I'll do like maybe another playthrough where I go through and try to get S+ or something. I don't know. What do you even need to get to get an S+? Exactly. Let's see. T-Bone Junction. Yeah, seriously. If you could lay off the creepy stuff, JDX, that would be nice. I mean, I appreciate you, man, and I appreciate you coming in, hanging out, and, you know, when you're not saying weird shit. No offense, but, you know, calling me daddy and stuff like that is definitely a little weird. And it's fine to be creepy, but maybe just keep it to yourself, you know, just call me daddy, you know, but not in the chat, not, you know, I don't want to hear it, really. But like you know, like I said, I do appreciate you coming in, man. You know, it is great to have your company. I just there's just certain things that do kind of creep me out. It's very doable to just be okay with doing some sections over again. I'm assuming you're talking about like that one, the infamous water room, whatever it's fucking called. That probably would be one of the sections that I would have to restart. Honestly, a lot of the castle would be difficult for me. I feel like the castle is like the hardest section in the game, even over like the island. I feel like the island wasn't nearly as tough as the castle for me. Anyway, what the hell was I doing? Oops. I was gonna get the retreat out, I think. Chocolate coleslaw mac and cheese? What the fuck? What is that? I don't know about that, Vinny Kitty. I mean, you do you. I mean, I'm not already, you know, a big fan of coleslaw anyway, but mixing those things together just... Ugh. Village, unironically, for you. Oh, being like the toughest part of the game. That also could make sense, for sure. I do feel like the island could have been more difficult, though. At least, you know, on my first playthrough, just on normal difficulty. I know I was just on, like, the standard mode, though. I'm sure if I was on hardcore, it'd be harder, but I just feel like... Again, the castle was the more difficult section. I feel like I had, you know, more difficult encounters and stuff than the island. It doesn't help the island is also shorter. They did cut out that one boss. Was it U2 or something like that? What was that its name? I really was disappointed when I realized they cut that boss. I was waiting for that boss. I was waiting for that boss to pop up. I was actually really excited. I was like, man, when is that boss going to pop up? Because I like that boss. I know a lot of people are talking about how they're going to hopefully bring it back when, you know, or if they make a Separate Ways DLC with Ada. I noticed you can't play as Ada in the game. And there isn't a Separate Ways DLC. Which, you know, is a little strange to not have that, so I'm sure that they're probably going to add it eventually. Did I ever play Mortal Kombat? Shaolin Monks back in the day? I don't think I have. I mean, I've played like Mortal Kombat Armageddon. Trying to think, like the original Mortal Kombat. I'm trying to think which other ones. I know was it Mortal Kombat Armageddon? That's one of my favorites. I think I still own that one as well. I love that one. Then again, I grew up playing that one a lot, so I haven't played the new Mortal Kombat games. I've been meaning to get around to doing that at some point, but I mean, it's true though, JDX. It's true. Alright, did I see the requirements for S+? I don't think I did. Maybe I missed it. Sorry. I don't know. I mean, I saw that you said it has to be on a new game, but I don't know if I... Oh, here we go. Sorry. Less than 5 hours, 30 minutes, and 15 saves or less. Oh, God. That just sounds like a nightmare. I've honestly never played through one of the Resident Evil games and, you know, tried to go for, like, the really high ratings and stuff and going really fast. That'll be new for me, so... One thing I will say that I really hate about Resident Evil 4, the remake, is the microtransactions they added. I think those are so fucking dumb, dude. And I realize I'm using this thing. I'm realizing I didn't switch my gear out, but fuck it. Although I should at least probably pull out some other elemental stuff. Just in case, you know, for the minions. I feel like the cruncher is probably better for the fire guys. Cassiopeia is a good one. Let's see, that just leaves corrosive at this point. Mamba. Gotta go with the Mamba. That's always a good one. Alright. Fuck me. What am I even doing? This isn't going too well, is it? It's not going too well. Boiled eggs go surprisingly well with strawberry jam. Jesus Christ. I mean, maybe they do. You know, I don't know. I'm not a big boiled egg fan though, so kind of like with the coleslaw thing. It's like one of those things I already don't like just as is, just by itself, but then you add like the strawberry jam now onto that. It's like, ugh. I know, you know, it just doesn't sound very good. I'm sure it probably is okay if you're a fan of those things, but and I know everybody has their own, you know, preferences and stuff. Everybody likes different things, so. But for me personally, I don't know if I would like those things. Because, like I said, one of the things that you mentioned in both of those, I'm not a big fan of. Oh my gods! Come on! What is going on? All right. I don't even know why I'm using this thing on Cromrax. I didn't even get more ammo for it. Ugh, this is dumb. Let's switch it up. What about the Lacerda? Does that do okay? I can't remember. It's okay, I guess. Still have the Dandy Man out. Although I'm pretty sure I don't need the Mercenary with this thing. Kind of doesn't really work that well. Just the no. What am I doing? Not the class mod. I wanted to switch the. I also should switch my grenade too. We'll do myriads. Why not? And the Sovereign, that's the one I wanted. It's the Sovereign. Fuck you guys. Lord. God damn it, man. These fucking minions really have it out for me today. Okay, that is doing jack shit. Or maybe not. Couldn't really tell there. There was two different health bars going on. Alright. What else do we have? What do I normally use against Cromrax on Roland? Like, it's been so long since I actually fought Cromrax on Roland that I don't even really remember what my main thing was. What was it? I guess I could use the old Skull Masher. I wonder how effective that is on Roland. Let's try it out. You could play as Scorpion and Sub-Zero too. I have heard good things about that game. I feel like. Isn't it like a different type of Mortal Kombat, like gameplay-wise, or is it still just the same kind of thing? Like, you know. I thought it was some sort of like spin-off game, like different gameplay. I could be wrong though. Skull Masher, there we go. Let's try that out on Roland. I'm sure it'll do pretty well. Maybe not as well as it did on Lilith, but I'm sure it's still good. This game came out 14 years ago? Damn, it's crazy. And the cool thing is that this game still looks great. Like the OG, which is what I'm playing. You know, it still looks great. Because the art style, it doesn't... you know, it ages like fine wine. I mean, there's obviously things about this game that look kind of dated, but for the most part, it looks great still, you know. Oh, it's like God of War. That's cool. That's pretty cool. What system was it for? Oh hell, like PS2 or something. Shit. Maybe this isn't doing that good. I have to switch the old anarchy. Hold on, I'm gonna try something really quick. I don't know how well it's gonna work, but let's try it out. What if we tried the mercenary again, but with this thing? We have better accuracy. Now this might actually be for the worst here, because we might actually want a little bit more spread. Because I'm kind of the type of person who's not very accurate with my sniping, so the bigger the spread on this thing, the better, actually. Oh hell. Christ almighty. Sorry about this god-awful gameplay, guys. I really am. I felt so badass in the Underdome, and look at me here. To be fair, though, a lot of the... Come on, man! Of course. Of course the myriads are distracting them. God damn it. Anyway, I was gonna say, like, in the Interdome, I think, you know, my gear was really just... It wasn't my skill, it was just the gear that I was using. You know? Making me look good. But yeah, now that we're actually up against something pretty challenging, like, you know, it's... Yikes. Have I ever thought about using the mercenary with this thing? Because that is a good combination, I feel like. I know, it is awesome, Door Slaughter. I'm glad it does. It does have some issues, but it's really issues that were honestly there regardless of your fucking PC, to be honest. But yeah, the fact that it runs like flawlessly on a you know, modern PC is awesome. You don't have to use any sort of tricks to get it to run, you know, or anything like that. It still does have some weird optimization issues, but again, that's just more or less like the game engine. It's the game's problem. It's not really, you know, it has to do with... Yeah, you know, it's not really dependent on what computer you're using, you know. Oh, fuck. Because, you know, no matter, like, how good your PC really is, you know, you're still gonna have some fucking FPS drops in certain areas, like Tartarus Station, I feel like. I mean, maybe on, like, the new... Like, if you have, like, a... I'm talking, like, best of the best PC that you can get right now, maybe you could run it, like... And it's not gonna drop frames. I don't know. To be honest. But for me, I'm pretty sure Tartarus still drops frames. If I look at the city from a distance. Oh, hell. I guess this is... Yeah. This is doing pretty good, especially with the Mercenary. I'm glad I thought of that. That's a good combo. Mercenary is one of my favorite shields from the arsenal, man. It's It's really fun to pair this thing with a lot of different guns and kind of see, you know, like for example the Vulcan Fury, just great combination right there. Really fun to experiment with it, you know. One thing this does allow me to do with the Skullmasher is be a little bit more like accurate from a distance. So that is nice, but it really does have its pros and cons, having its spread reduced. Because as you can see, I'm so terrible at fucking hitting anything. Alright, we're just gonna risk throwing myriads out again. Always a risky move, as you saw in the last run. If I go down, there's a decent chance I'm not going to be able to get back up just because the myriads are stealing all the attention, which is a good thing when I'm up, you know. But if I go down, that's a problem. Oh shit! Cromrex was about to ambush me right there. Come on, man. Ugh. Terrible. The FOV, yeah. I wish the FOV was easier to change on here. What was that? What was that? Swear I saw a pearl in there. Maybe I'm just crazy. Now that I finally got that tsunami, I'm kind of just, I'm looking for that Iridian class mods and, the Nemesis Invader, or just a Nemesis. Really just a Nemesis. I mean, it'd be great if it had the, you know, if it was a hybrid, but I've never found a Nemesis. That's the only pearlescent, vanilla pearlescent that I haven't found in this game before. So, like, actually seen it drop through vanilla means. So, I'm kind of hoping I can find one. That's kind of my next thing, I guess. Go for. And even if I find that Iridian class mod on, like let's say Roland, I would transfer that shit via Willow Tree because fuck that, man. Normally I don't do that stuff that much, but that would be one of those cases where I would do that. Like if I found it, like let's say on this character. I ain't gonna farm for that again on my Siren, you know? Especially with how rare it supposedly is. So... You saw that community post? Yeah, actually, I don't know if you were here at the beginning, but I did show off the thing right here. It's pretty cool. I was mentioning that the little quote there, the Butt Stallion says hello, he actually just put that on there. Like, I would have had to pay like an additional $20 or something to get that on there, but he just put it on there. Because I was telling him that I'm a huge Handsome Jack fan, that my channel name is Handsome Jack Boy, that I've cosplayed as Jack, and you know, I think he put it on there because I was just this huge... He knew I was this huge fanboy, you know? So that was kind of cool. Next stream I'll have to show you guys what I got at that retro gaming convention though, that I also went to. Last weekend. Because yeah. that was really cool. If you guys are interested in seeing what I got there, you know. It was actually my girlfriend and I, excuse me, that got a bunch of things. She got more things than I did. So, but I'm pretty sure we just got like exclusively Game Boy games. Because we just recently got like a new Game Boy, or both of us got Game Boys. You know, we just wanted some games to play on it, and we found quite a few at that thing. At that convention. But it's crazy, honestly, how like big that convention was. I was not expecting it to be that massive. It was a lot of vendors, a lot of people there. And I was also very close to where I live as well, which was nice. I also didn't mention this, but when I did meet Damien Clark, again, I don't know how to say his first name, I think it's Damien. When I met him, it's like really crazy just how much he is like Handsome Jack, you know? Like his personality really is just Handsome Jack, you know? The way he talks, it's just like he doesn't have to do any special voice or anything like that, you know? Even his just character, the way he, you know, just how sarcastic he is. It's like, man, they really based Handsome Jack around him. Like just his personality and everything. And I remember he was talking, because I was watching this panel that he was in, you know, he's talking about stuff, and I can't remember if he said it in the panel or if it was just when I was talking to him, when I met him. But, you know, he said that they didn't even really I don't think they really had like any idea of what Handsome Jack was gonna like even sound like, I think was what he said. I can't remember if it was that or what he looked like. I don't remember. Or just like what his personality was gonna be. I can't remember. So I think he just kind of did his default voice, you know? And they just stuck with that. Like, you know, he didn't have to do anything crazy. He just did his normal voice, his normal speaking voice, and that's kind of what they stuck with, which is really interesting. So anyway, I just thought that was kind of cool. For those of you who didn't know that. Because I didn't know that. I had no idea that he sounded and acted just like Jack. It's pretty... It was pretty cool, actually, because I know I wanted him to like kind of talk in Handsome Jack's voice, but I didn't really fully expect for him to like just... That would be his voice. Like, that's just his normal voice, you know? That's just the way he acts. It's kind of crazy. He was even being kind of like an asshole to people around him, but like, you know, it was really funny. Like in his panel, he was just like... He didn't even realize he had a panel going, you know, and he was just kind of like dicking around and stuff. It was pretty funny. It wouldn't be nearly as good without him as Jack, definitely. No, what am I doing? Ugh. Didn't know if it was wise to spawn those myriads just because I thought I was going to go down there. I've never seen Loud House, I don't think. I've heard of it. I've heard of it, but I don't think I've ever seen it. I've seen a lot of Nickelodeon stuff though, so yeah. Kind of shocking I haven't really seen it. Oh hell. I grew up watching a lot of that. Oh, God. See, this is, again, running into that same problem. Not much I can do right there. It's so annoying, dude. I'm sorry about just how garbage I'm playing today, by the way, guys. I know you guys don't really come here for the quality gameplay, though. At least I don't expect any of you to do that, but like, yeah, I'm here to watch you kick Cromrax's ass. It's like, I remember talking to you about meeting him about a year ago, and you told me you had been wanting to see him. So glad for you to finally have that chance, man. Yeah, me too. I honestly, I've had a lot of chances to meet him here in Utah. Like, he comes to Utah a lot, to that anime convention. And I feel like there's been so many other times, and I honestly thought I wasn't really going to see him this time, because I didn't know if I was going to feel up to going, because I've, you know, my stomach problems I've been having. But yeah, I'm really glad that I pulled through. I was also really fucking nervous about meeting him, you know, because like I really, you know, I mean, it's fucking Handsome Jack, dude. He's not just the guy who voices Handsome Jack, he is Handsome Jack. So of course I'm gonna be a little fucking nervous, you know? Oh, hell. Shit. I am getting my ass handed to me today, man. Maybe I should go to the armory. Do something that I can actually handle right now. I don't know why I'm sucking it up so bad today. If you have stomach problems, take a shit, that might help. See, that's part of the problem, is that I haven't been able to take a shit. I've, you know, or at least I've been struggling to take shits. You know, it's been... You know, that's part of why I've been struggling a little bit with it. And I think it, honestly, I'm kind of really dialing it down to this medication I've been taking. That's causing it. Because I never used to really have this problem. I mean, I've always had GI issues, you know, but... and like GERD. But not this fucking bad. It's been really bad. And I think it might be this new medication I've been taking, to be honest. Take Miralax or something. Trust me, I've been taking a lot of that. Taking a lot of softeners and all that stuff. Oh, hell. Fuck. I got the Reaver's Edge and the Ajax Ogre in the same day. Nice. Really, dude? Holy fuck. That is cool. Like the Reaver's Edge, hybrid. Alright, we're just gonna risk it again. Fuck it. Let's run some more myriads. Let's just try to keep away from everything, you know, the best I can. It's mainly when Cromrax does that whole Nova attack, you know. That's the biggest problem. Also gotta be careful about any stragglers, any minions that are not engaged with the myriads. That's another thing too. There we go. I do appreciate how Cromrax is distracted by the aerialist. Aerialists are really nice to have here. Well, I'll never forget when Cromrax lunged at me like that. I don't even know how it happened. I don't even think I was in the air when he did that. Oh, fuck! Okay. Move, move, move. Ah, but man, I'm really missing a good chance here to shoot him. God damn it. Ah, did he kill him? No, he didn't. It's really hard for Cromrax to kill the aerialists, I feel like, too. Oh, hell. Not good, not good. Should have seen the shit I took last August. It was gigantic. I am definitely jealous. I like how we're over here making fun of Vinny Kitty for some of the food options that they eat, and we're over here saying stuff like this, you know? So we're like, oh, that's nasty. And then we're over here talking about taking giant shits and stuff, being constipated and all that jazz. There we go. Cromrax is the bane of my existence. I feel like for me it's the damn Crom agates, man. Those are truly the bane of my existence. Cromrax by himself really isn't that bad. It's just the minions for me that really make it a lot more difficult. I like how that shield is just sitting there, like, the fuck. Not as bad as Ornstein and Smough from Dark Souls 1. I'll never forget the first time I fought Ornstein and Smough. They are definitely a wall in that game. That's for sure. See why people give up on those two. But they're also some of my or one of my favorite bosses in the entire series. Like, I feel like none of the Souls games, or even Elden Ring or anything like that, just have like a more iconic and fun duo boss fight. You know? Like, you look at the fucking the Godskin Apostles or whatever, the Godskin duo in Elden Ring, and like, ugh. I honestly, this might be a controversial take, but I don't really care that that much about the Godskin dudes in Elden Ring. I found them to be fucking annoying. I mean, I love the concept. I love the concept of them. I think they're really cool enemies, but like, by the time I was, by the time I got to the Godskin duo, I had like fought so many of those fuckers that it was just like, oh my god. And the fact that they put them in, not only you have to fight 2 of them, but you have to fight like essentially 4 of them to get through it. It was just like, ugh. I don't know. It would have been way cooler if they had like unique Godskin enemies, or if that was like the first time that you fought the Godskin enemies. But for me, like I had already explored like everything in Elden Ring. I was already like, you know, I'd done basically mostly everything at that point. So by the time I fought them again in that fight, I was like, fuck that, dude. But like I said, I think they're really cool. Especially the first time I fought them. But a lot of people fucking love the Godskin enemies. They're like, oh, bring them back in the DLC. I'm like, no! I don't want to see any more of the fucking Godskin nobles. Especially the Godskin nobles. The apostles, they're definitely more manageable. But the nobles are fucking annoying. That little rolly attack that they do, they have some of the most like bullshit fucking attacks in the game, I feel like, man. But again, they're cool. They're cool. They look cool, and I love the idea of them. I love the lore. But I also just like, as far as like enemies, they're so fucking annoying to me. Especially there was also that one fight that you know. I think that was where I really got sick of them. Was in that one side cave in the mountaintops of the giants. Which, by the way, spoilers. I guess I've already been kind of spoiling the game anyway. But where you had to fight, it was like one after another, and you had 2 of them. Like, that was where I was really getting annoyed. Oh, fuck. Come on, come on! Ugh. There we go. Yeah, you go over there. You go over there, Comrax. Nice. Oh, no! No, no, no! Man, the myriads are especially fucking screwing me over today, aren't they? They're especially screwing me over. Oh, that would have been cool if I would have got that. Damn it. You know what? Let's switch it out. Or what we could do, let's just go to the armory. Let's do an armory run. Fuck it. We'll do one armory run, and then I think I'll probably end it here. Yeah, I'm just sorry for the awful Comrax gameplay today. I don't know what was happening there. Just wasn't my day with Comrax. Clearly. Where's the Godspeed? Oh god, I gotta be careful. Ooh, it is getting warm out here in my studio. Probably kick on the AC unit, but I'm just worried that it's gonna make a lot of noise in my mic. Guess I'll try it out. Maybe you guys can tell me if it causes a lot of background noise. Hold on, if I can even... Oh shit, the batteries are probably dead in this thing. This remote. Yeah, that's okay, whatever. Shaolin monks. The re-deads from Ocarina of Time. Are those the zombie dudes? Are the zombies, like the zombie guys in Ocarina of Time? Because if so, I fucking agree with you on that, man. That shit was scary as a kid. I'm sure it's still terrifying now if I played it. Especially like the eerie atmosphere, man, that they fucking create with, you know, those areas and like the music and stuff. God, if you're talking about those zombie enemies that I'm thinking of, then yeah, I fucking agree with you, man. All right, Ajax, where are you, little bitch? There you are. Let's see, we'll try the Mamba. I feel like I could get a better Mamba with a better fire rate as well. This really isn't the best Mamba. But it's good enough, you know? Does the trick. Yeah. They jump on your back and bite you? Are we thinking of the same enemies? I don't know. Fuck! Where am I going? What the hell am I doing? For some reason I thought the turn was up here. My brain is not functioning. It's probably the heat in here, to be honest. Yeah, it's probably the heat. The well? Yeah, I don't know. It's been a while since I played through Ocarina. I mean, I never actually fully beat Ocarina of Time, though, but I have played a decent amount of that game. I got fairly far, I think. It's just been a while. I've been meaning to get back to it on my 3DS, with the remake or whatever. Same with Majora's Mask. Oh, which is my favorite Zelda, by the way. I love Majora's Mask. Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask are the two best Zelda games, in my opinion. I haven't played Breath of the Wild. I really need to play that, especially with the new game right around the corner. Isn't it come out like next week or something? Or does it come out in June? I don't remember when it comes out. I think it comes out like this month. Was it Tears of the Kingdom? I really need to play Breath of the Wild, though. It's tempting to just play through the new one when it comes out, but I probably should play through Breath of the Wild because the new one's like a sequel, I think, to Breath of the Wild. So... which I feel like when it comes to Zelda, not a lot of Zeldas do that. Like they're usually their own kind of experience. I mean, yeah, they are probably connected to each other in some way, shape, or form, but, you know, they're usually their own separate storyline, you know, and everything. Like, I'm sure I could jump into the new Zelda game without having any knowledge of Breath of the Wild, but I'm sure that it would make more sense if I played Breath of the Wild, because I do think it is like a direct sequel. Have any of you guys played Breath of the Wild in the chat?
Watch out for that fall damage.
Watch out for that fall damage. You still think Twilight Princess? You know what? I really love Twilight Princess too. I never played that one too much, but that is one I really would love to play again. I'm just really sad that the GameCube version is so fucking expensive to get. I know I could get the Wii one, but I really just want to get the GameCube one so I can play with a GameCube controller. Because I don't think... and correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think the Wii version has gamepad support. It just is like the Wii motion controls, which I don't want to use. I mean, I don't mind Wii motion controls, but I really would rather, like, if, you know, if I have the option to play with a controller, I would rather stick with that, you know? And I know I could just fucking emulate it, which, you know, that would be fine, but I would love to actually own a copy on my, to play on my GameCube. You know? And the only way I would really be able to like, I don't know, it would just be really annoying to have to emulate it, because I don't have like a good device to emulate on other than my PC out here or my laptop, and those are just kind of, I don't know, it'd be a pain to have to.
Always nice to get resupplied.
Do it on those, just because the accessibility of it, like, I'd rather just actually like play it in my room.
Never have enough.
Just set it up really, you know, just have like an easy time setting it up, you know. Not like it's that hard to get my laptop set up, but I don't know. It's just an extra step to have to get that going, I guess. Yeah, I know, I'm lazy as fuck. I did, one thing I forgot to mention is I did mod my 3DS, and so did my girlfriend. We modded our 3DSs a couple weeks ago together, which was,
All right, we got guns over here.
you know, it took like 5 hours just because, you know, we took our fucking time doing it because we didn't want to mess anything up, and we also wanted to get a bunch of things on there, like games and stuff, so we kind of went the extra mile with it. It doesn't really take 3 hours, especially if you're quick about it, you know.
Always nice to
But
get resupplied.
yeah, it was or did I say 3 hours or 5 hours? I don't know.
Armaments here.
Regardless, yeah, it wasn't that bad to do, but it was definitely worth it in the end. Because I was, for a long time, I was like, I really wanted to do it, especially since the eShop closed down. I figured, like, why not, you know, at that point? But man, is it you know, was it worth it to do? I didn't realize just how great modding your 3DS really is until actually doing it. And this is now my second thing that I've actually modded. The first thing being my Vita, which was also worth it to me because I was not getting any use out of my Vita otherwise. All I had on my Vita was fucking Borderlands 2, and that is just the worst way to play Borderlands 2. I mean, at the time it was pretty cool, but that did not age at all, you know, especially with the Switch version being out there. So it's like, yeah, that and Vita games are really hard to find physical copies of, and they like rarely go on sale, if at all, on the shop. So
Always room for more.
that's why I modded it, because I just wanted to get some use out of my Vita. And I knew otherwise I probably wouldn't fucking play on it, so that thing was just sitting around collecting dust for a long time. But yeah, if you guys have a Vita, PlayStation Vita, or a 3DS, you should definitely, especially a 3DS, you should definitely mod it. It is worth it. It's a little bit of a pain to set up, especially the Vita. I think there is a really easy method to mod the Vita now, though. You don't even have to use your PC, which is cool. You just do everything on the Vita. But yeah, the DS
Always nice to get resupplied.
was easier. Just you know, it was a little bit of a pain since I have the new 3DS XL. My girlfriend has a 2DS, so she, you know, it's a lot easier to access the SD card, the micro SD card on that model versus mine, because mine you have to like unscrew the back, which is fucking annoying. But
Always room for more loot.
but yeah, even still, it wasn't too bad. There is a lot of plugging in the SD card and or the micro SD card to your computer, though, with the 3DS. A lot of it, especially if you want to get a bunch of extra things on there. You know, it's He's kind of a pain. You know any good sources? I do, actually. Because, you know, that was one of the problems that I had was, like, I'm more of a visual learner, you know, I like to watch a video and follow a video, even though I know the written guide is more, you know, like that's the best thing to follow, which we did. We followed that and the video because, you know, there were certain points where we got kind of confused in the video, so we like looked on the written guide and it made more sense. But there's this guy, I don't remember, let me actually look him up really quick. Hold on a second. There's this YouTuber that I would highly recommend watching. I'm pretty sure his videos are still good. They still, like, the method that he uses is still, you know, the up-to-date method, I would imagine. Because, again, we did this like a couple weeks ago, I think. And you know, we, like, that video that he released was like 2 days old when we did it, I think. Something like that. Let me see here. I'm subscribed to him. Funky Scott 47. I would follow his guides because he's not only got like a guide for modding the 3DS, but also like doing all the, you know, these extra things, putting all these emulators on it, you know, backing up your 3DS games onto your 3DS, stuff like that. You know, he's got a bunch of tutorials for all sorts of things, and we basically just followed his tutorials almost exclusively. So he's the guy I would go to. I'm pretty sure his video is still up to date. I would maybe double check though. Because there was this other video I was watching that was also really fresh and new, but the method that he used in the video was not the same that we used, that we had to use. Because the written guide kind of gives you a certain method that you know, like it recommends you a certain method depending on your, you know, the model you're using and the, you know, the fucking, like how up to date your system is, you know, and everything. But it gave us like a completely different one, and we, you know, we realized this Funky Scott guy has the same, you know, he does the same thing, like he has the same method and everything that we had to use. So that's why we did that. And he's just a really, really good, like, I don't know, I feel like he's really, you know, he doesn't talk too fast and stuff too, because that's another thing I feel like is when they it's hard for me to follow along somebody who talks really fucking fast. So that was another plus. But anyway, he's the go-to for me anyway. And I'm more than happy to share that with you guys because, again, for me, like, I'm such a visual learner when it comes to that stuff. And I was like really struggling to find kind of a good video, you know, to watch, an up-to-date one at that. Like I said, I don't know how. I'm sure the method is still fucking works just fine. It's still pretty fresh, I would say. Ooh, nice. Look at this. That's kind of cool. Did I miss any chests? I don't know. Oh well. Sorry, I got a little distracted there.
All right, we got guns over here.
I really need to get that AC unit fucking going, man. After the stream. I'd do it now, but I really don't think I'm going to be streaming for that much longer anyway, so I'm not that worried about it. I can survive. You're trying to mod yours, it's scary to figure out. Yeah, see, that's another thing. I was like really scared to mod mine as well, but it's really not that bad. You know, a lot of people can vouch for that as well. It is a little bit, you know, there's a little bit of effort, but it's, yeah, it's not that bad, especially if you follow that guy's tutorial, I feel like. And the written guide, and, you know, and just have that in like the background. Mainly follow the video, but also have the written guide for things you don't understand, you know, because I feel like there was just points in the video where it's like, or like if you know you need to download something, which I'm pretty sure he has links to some of that stuff too, but I mainly just got like a lot of the downloads from the actual official site just because I felt like that was more safe. I mean, I'm pretty sure his download links are fine, but your cousin modded an original Xbox so you can play SNES games on it. Nice. I'd love to mod my original Xbox. Mine is kind of fucking...
Armaments here.
It kind of doesn't really work. I mean, it does work, but it has this weird issue where when you plug it in to, you know, you plug in the power cord and everything, the system just turns on and it stays on. And the only way to turn it off is if you unplug the power cord. It's really weird. I mean, it's still, you know, it works, but it's like, I don't know, it's kind of a really weird issue. That and the disc tray is very, it's not good. It doesn't, it has a hard time reading discs, so playing anything on it is also just kind of a pain in the ass. The thing is so fucking old though, man. It was actually my brother's old Xbox. He passed it down to me when I was a kid. It's one of those like Halo limited edition ones as well, like the cool green ones. But yeah, I use that thing so fucking much, man. I would love to get it fixed somehow, but I've heard that getting your OG Xbox repaired is just, I don't even know, man, if it would even be possible for me to fix it, to be honest. Because apparently, like, fixing those old Xboxes or doing anything with them is really a challenge. But yeah, I still have it. I would love to get it fixed, you know, so I can play on it, because I also have a bunch of old, like, songs and stuff from, like, the early 2000s on it. There's a lot of really nostalgic stuff on there, man. I'd also be able to look through some of my old saves for games like Morrowind. You know, I have my brother's old save on there, and he had like really overpowered shit. It would be fun, you know, to just mess around with that again. I have a lot of memories with that Xbox. I grew up mainly playing Xbox. I also did have PlayStation 2, and I had all the systems, you know. I had PlayStation, Xbox, GameCube, fucking Wii. Up to a certain point. I think it was like when the Xbox One and the PS4 came out that I got the Xbox, and then I did eventually get a PS4, but I mainly just kind of was stuck to the Xbox from that point forward. Especially with how I don't know, I guess the PS3 was just really disappointing to me. Compared to the 360 back in the day, I feel like that kind of turned me off for PlayStation for a while, but I know the PlayStation 4 was a big hit, you know. Had a lot of good games on it. Like Bloodborne. Can't beat Bloodborne, man. One of these days we'll see a fucking PC port of that game. I'm hoping. I'm not giving up hope that we'll see that. Oh, Fable, man. Fucking love Fable. I love Fable. I've been thinking about replaying that game for like the 50th time. I love Fable. I love the second Fable as well. The third Fable's fine. It's just not that great though. I've never finished that one. But the first two games I love. Fable's also really nostalgic to me, man. There's something about like Oakvale's theme that just like brings like tears to my eyes. When you fucking start the game, you know? Start in Oakvale. Oh man. That theme is just so fucking good. Really, the soundtrack for that game is so good. It really does a good job immersing you in that world, you know. I never did finish the Lost Chapters DLC though. That is something I've meant to go back and finish. I've started it like twice, both on the original Fable and on the anniversary version, but I never finished it. I think isn't the anniversary edition on Steam too? Which I would honestly just go for. Because I don't know why you wouldn't go for the anniversary edition. I mean, there is charm for the original game too. I think the original game probably still holds up, but... there might be some differences with the anniversary, I don't know. But I think the anniversary might be the definitive one. At least if you're looking for more of like a, you know, like a better looking experience. More of a stable one too. It's meant for like higher end PCs. Anyway, what am I doing here? I think we're gonna do... should I do one more run? What do you guys think? One more run? We'll do one more run. Also, I want to repeat this again, but to those of you who didn't hear this earlier in the stream or just now showing up, or showed up after I said this, you guys should follow me over on Twitch if you enjoy the streams here, because soon I'm going to be just switching over exclusively to Twitch for streaming. Not yet. I don't exactly know when I'm going to do it, but it's going to be pretty soon. And I'm trying to like get, you know, all of you guys who enjoy watching the streams over there, because I just prefer streaming over on Twitch, you know. That's where I started streaming. So, yeah, those of you who enjoy the streams here, go follow me over on Twitch. There's a link in the description, or if you type in !Twitch in the chat, it should also pop up a link as well. Ah, what the hell am I doing? Get out of the Trino. You know, I'm not the biggest fan of Twitch either, but I still prefer streaming over on Twitch. I don't know. It's just a lot easier for me to stream over there, and YouTube it's fine, but I hate the way YouTube does things. I like how I can just stream and it just pops up and I don't have to like schedule a stream, and it's just, I don't know. I feel like YouTube's UI, I mean, honestly, both Twitch and YouTube are just, as far as like the UI, it's just, it's not great, you know, but Twitch has a lot more confusing shit going on though. Like, you go over there, the screen is so fucking, like, the dashboard is so bloated with stuff. I'm just like, I get overwhelmed looking at it, but
Always room for more loot.
I don't know. I just like how easy it is to stream over there, you know?
You never have enough stuff.
And I'm just tired of, like, having two different audiences, you know, both here on YouTube and on Twitch. I'm trying to merge them into one place. Even if that means just switching over to one platform.
Nice to get resupply.
Because I kind of did grow an audience, like a separate audience over on Twitch for like years, you know. Which really complicated things, but
We got guns over here.
that's just how I did it, you know. But I'm trying to kind of make that a little bit, I don't know, trying to address that a little bit, you know. That's why I'm telling you guys to follow me on Twitch, just because, yeah, I'd like to eventually just stick to the one platform if possible. Yeah, I feel like it is harder for me to promote myself to other games as well on YouTube. That's another thing, you know, because on Twitch, I think a lot of people followed me not just for the Borderlands. You know, because I'm also trying to branch out from Borderlands, which is very difficult. It's, you know, when I do other games, I don't get nearly as much views, which is, that's like, you know, expected, because a lot of you guys, especially over here on my YouTube, you know, you would rather watch the Borderlands stuff, right? So, yeah, I feel like for me on Twitch, I've built up more of an audience that's kind of, you know, there's a lot of people that, you know, enjoy the Borderlands over there too, but there's also quite a few people who like the variety stuff, you know, and because I would do a lot of that over there. Again, I've spent most of my time streaming on Twitch, even still. But over here on YouTube, most of you guys are just here for the Borderlands. You know, I feel like I know a lot. You know, there is quite a few of you who do go in and watch my other stuff, which I do appreciate, by the way. But it is completely understandable that like a majority of you would be like more interested in the Borderlands stuff, because that is what I grew my channel on, which is kind of frustrating at times because, you know, especially when I do want to branch out more. It is frustrating when, you know, you kind of put yourself in that position where eventually you kind of want to do other things, but, you know, your community just wants you to stick to this, to the same thing. And that's really, yeah, it can be kind of frustrating at times. And like, I'm not blaming you guys, you know, for wanting to just stick to the Borderlands stuff. But I do love to stream other games too. So if you are interested in that, then follow me on Twitch. Or if you're just still interested in the Borderlands stuff. I mean, I don't plan on stopping that, by the way. It's just I'm going to be over on Twitch, you know, then on here. So even if you just, you know, just like the Borderlands stuff and you want to keep watching me play Borderlands, then I would still go over there and follow me. Because don't worry, I'll still be doing this. I don't plan on stopping the Borderlands streams, but I do plan on adding more variety back into my channel again soon. Doing some other playthroughs and stuff, which I was doing quite a bit there, and then I kind of stopped and mostly been doing Borderlands again, mainly because it's kind of easy for me too to just jump into this game and stream it, you know, and kind of do like one-off streams with it. Whereas, you know, if I start a playthrough, I kind of have to get through that playthrough. I mean, I don't necessarily have to, but I like, you know, like I try to do that. I try to stick with that. And sometimes it's just nice to jump in and play like a game and then like not have to really, you know, worrying about continuing where I left off, sort of thing. If that makes sense, I don't know. Oh, shit, are my earbuds dying on me? Fuck, I might need to end the stream here soon. Not the end of the world if they die, though. It's not like I need to hear the game sound or anything. Can I just stream on YouTube and Twitch at the same time? Well, that is what I'm actually been trying to do with Restream. Today it didn't really work out, though, because for whatever reason on Twitch it's showing that I'm live, but also like I'm not live. Like, it's not showing my stream on there, even though it says that I'm live. It's kind of a weird deal. I'll have to figure figure that out more. Been doing that. But yeah, I'm kind of doing that a little bit again.
Enough stuff.
Trying to, anyway. But the problem with doing Restream is that it's just not ideal. You know, it's really not ideal for me. I'd rather just sit down and do one platform, because setting up with Restream is also just really a pain in the ass. It's a lot of work to have to get that up and running. And the problem is I already have, like, you know, a bit of a hard time getting my stream set up anyways. I kind of make it a little bit harder on myself than I need to, because just the way I have everything's going, you know, it makes it a little tedious already. So having the added thing of having to set up through Restream is just, it takes a lot of time. It takes me like up to like 45 minutes to just like set up sometimes, just for the setup, which is not ideal. Hell, it can even take like an hour depending on if I'm like trying to like mess with something, you know. But if I'm just setting up, yeah, it can take me up to like 30 to 45 minutes to set up. So otherwise, like if it wasn't such a pain, I would just stick with that. But it really, I don't know. It's still not ideal, you know what I mean? I hate separating my audiences like that. You know, I'd rather just try to get everybody, funnel everybody into one platform and just stick with that, you know? That's part of why I'm doing Restream, or why I started doing Restream, so I can kind of hopefully get to that point, you know? I just never really talked about, you know, I never really tried to get any of you guys to follow me on Twitch that often. Like, it's not something I kind of forget to do that. You know, I forget to promote myself, and I'm trying to address that, I guess. Trying to fix that.
You never have enough stuff.
I appreciate that, man. Jarrett, I appreciate that, man. I would really love to see you. You know, even if you don't enjoy the said content, you know, you checking it out would mean a lot to me.
This'll help.
And I'm also open to taking suggestions from you guys as well for games to play. You know, you can always suggest things to play, or for me to stream. I'm always down for fan suggestions. I know I kind of, you know, I have my own little things that I plan on doing, but it doesn't mean that I don't take other people's suggestions, you know, and feedback and ideas and stuff like that. It is very hard to be locked to one game. I love Borderlands, but I play Resident Evil, Cyberpunk, Elden Ring, and a lot of other ones as well. Same. I play all those games you just listed there too. I'm just, you know, I'm a big Borderlands fan, but I have a lot of other games that I play. A lot. Ah, shit, my earbuds are about to die. They're making beeping sounds at me. Thankfully I'm almost done here.
We got guns over here.
But, yeah. And I honestly have streamed a lot of other games before in the past, just,
Armaments here.
you know, there's a lot of you that probably didn't even know I streamed on Twitch for a long time there, but I streamed all sorts of shit. I streamed Bloodborne, I streamed Devil May Cry 5, I streamed, Doom, which I partially kind of did over here as well. There's a lot of playthroughs, man. I feel like I did several Borderlands playthroughs over there, I think. Like Borderlands 2 and shit. Honestly, I've done quite a few playthroughs, so I can't even really list all of them and remember all of them. But yeah, I've done quite a bit of other stuff besides Borderlands, is what I'm really trying to say.
Always room for more loot.
I still need to watch The Thing. I've actually been really wanting to watch that. I need to watch it. I need to watch that movie. It's kind of crazy I haven't watched it. I love John Carpenter. So, yeah, that's definitely a high on my priority list. One film I did watch recently that I didn't talk about is Turbo Kid. And it's a very, like, what's the word? Niche? It's very much like this, like, indie film, you know, like, not some super big budget film. I honestly wouldn't blame a lot of you guys, or really any of you if you haven't heard of it, but I actually just played some of the soundtrack at the beginning of the stream. Fucking good soundtrack, by the way. I love Lamados. But yeah, it's just this really fucking... it's actually a really good movie. I didn't know if I was gonna enjoy the movie. It's pretty cheesy, but it's got like this really fun kind of 80s style post-apocalyptic theme going, you know, with a lot of gore. Honestly, the gore in the movie was like fucking insane. Like, I'm not usually one for, like, you know, super gory movies, and honestly, in this case, it was like, yeah, it was a little excessive at times. There was a couple parts where I was like, I had to look away. It was like pretty fucking gross, but yeah, like the movie itself was actually pretty good. I would recommend watching it if you're into that sort of thing. I mainly watched it because I love Lamados, the guys who did the soundtrack. I love their music, and I had been meaning to check out the Turbo Kid soundtrack for a while, and I finally did. I'm glad I did. So, but yeah, it's actually surprisingly a pretty good film. So, if you're into that stuff, you don't mind some gore, then watch it. It's called Turbo Kid. I know it kind of sounds, you know, it's like, what the fuck is Turbo Kid? But, you know, it's actually... It's not meant for kids. It's definitely not meant for kids, alright? But yeah, it's like this, you know, 80s, very, very 80s inspired... Oh god, my earbuds are dying. This very 80s... inspired movie with, like, you know, synthwave, you know, set in this post-apocalyptic world. Everything's gone to shit. I don't know. I like it. You know, it is pretty cheesy, but I feel like that's kind of part of the whole thing. You know, it really embraces that, but it also takes itself pretty seriously, and I think it does it's a pretty good movie. I didn't know what to think, you know, going into it. I was like, you know, but it's actually pretty good. I'd watch it. Yeah, don't let the name fool you. I mean, it's, you know, you think like, oh, Turbo Kid, that sounds like some kids movie or something, you know. But yeah, it's definitely not meant for kids. I mean, just the gore and everything in it, like, is... Damn. You also have to kind of be into that, too. I mean, like I said, there's a couple scenes where, like, it's like, damn, that is really excessive. Like, I had to watch it by myself. I kind of wanted to show my girlfriend, but I had a feeling, like, it wouldn't be her kind of movie, just with, like, mainly the gore and shit. So if that kind of is off-putting for you, then yeah. Which, for me, like, I don't mind a little, you know, I don't mind when somebody gets decapitated and stuff, but when someone has their, like, entrails pulled out and stuff, like, that's a little bit excessive. So, but anyway. Yeah, Manhunt. I think Manhunt is very much inspired by like 80s horror films, isn't it? I'm pretty sure I'd read that somewhere, and you know, it makes sense. I mean, if you play the game, it's like, damn, this is. I love that. That's part of the charm of Manhunt. I feel like I love that about it. It's like you're this, fucking killer. Serial killer going, you're the fucking serial killer in it. Well, I guess. I mean, even though like the people you're killing are also serial killers and fucking criminals and fucked up people, so I don't know. I don't really know who the big villain is, really. I mean, it's like you're kind of, you're fucked up, but also they're fucked up, so. I don't know. It's not like you're going around murdering innocent people. You know what I mean? I guess in Manhunt 2, though, there's some of that going on. Yeah. But for the most part, you're fighting fucked up people in that game. But there are situations where you're taking out people. Like police officers and stuff like that. God, there goes the sound. Can you guys still hear the stream? Because now it all went out for me. I'm sure you guys still can. Hopefully, maybe it's going through my speakers now. I don't know. Regardless, it doesn't matter. I'm wrapping it up anyway, but I'm just kind of curious. Yeah, I need to go. I would keep streaming, by the way. It is hot out here, and I need to get my AC unit going here, get batteries in this thing, because I haven't used it since last summer, because I haven't had to use it. It's just now starting to get warm enough to where I need to use it again. Yeah, the director guy, like the guy who's telling you to go kill people, is evil, right? Can't hear a damn thing. That's okay. You can still hear me though, right? Right? I mean, I don't see how it would, or how it would affect that, but I don't know. I think I've had this happen before where these died on me on OBS. So I don't know if it like automatically switches. I don't think it does switch to my what do you call it? My speakers. Stream was fun. Yeah, thanks for coming in, guys. Thanks for coming in. It was a lot of fun. I had a blast this stream. Yeah, it was a good time. Thanks for coming in, everybody who's watching. And again, like I said, if you enjoy what you saw here today, you want to see more, you want to support me, head on over to Twitch and follow me over there. Because like I said, eventually you're not going to be seeing me here on YouTube. And if you don't follow me, you're going to be like, where the fuck did I go? But yeah, I'm going to be over on Twitch. At some point. Like I said, I don't really have like a definitive time. I'm probably still going to be on YouTube for a little while, but I'm trying to kind of slowly get everybody over, hopefully, that at least is interested enough to want to watch me, watch my streams, to be over there. So, but yeah, if you're a fan of the streams and you want to see more and you want to see me do some other stuff as well, then go follow me over there. But like I said, I still will be doing the Borderlands stuff. Nothing's really going to change there. I might maybe spice it up, do some more different things when I finally make that switch. But for the most part, yeah, it's probably going to be around the same. Just maybe a little bit less Borderlands, but I'm still going to be doing it from time to time. So for those of you who just like the Borderlands stuff, I would still follow me, because that will still stay the same for the most part. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for hanging out, and yeah, I hope to catch you guys on the next stream. I don't know when I'm going to stream next. Hopefully again this week. I don't know. Like I said, I've been having like some weird stomach problems going on, so it's kind of difficult for me to really be able to say like, yeah, I'm gonna stream consistently, you know, because it's been kind of hard to do that. But I'm just kind of going off of when I feel like it, you know, when my body's not treating me like shit, you know. So yeah, I'm hoping to get maybe another stream in either this week or next week. But until then, hope you guys have a good rest of your night, and y'all take care.